So, real quick, I wanted to talk about Peacemaker Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4, and I still think this show is pretty good, but having gone through half of the season that has been released already, I would say that I prefer the first season of this season. And I know maybe some of that is because of the level of excitement I had for the first season, coming home from school week to week, even before doing homework, watching the episodes. And maybe it's because I've matured a little bit, or I haven't been as hyped to watch the new episodes. I still think, yeah, episodes are very good, especially in particular episode 3, where kind of explore the universe, this alternate dimension that Peacemaker himself has found. Um, I think it's much stronger than the fourth episode because that episode is very interesting. We had to explore what his other life was like in this other universe. Interesting stuff that they put in there. Fourth episode is kind of just very simple. They bring like this eagle hunter to kill him, and then to kill his eagle, and he kind of escapes, moves the portal, and that's pretty much it. Harcourt is being kind of manipulated, conflicted into like she's very desperate for her job, but she has to compromise her friends to do that. Some of that kind of conflict didn't entirely feel earned, and the actual loyalty that the friends have towards each other didn't feel as good, or as if season one didn't set up this bond that they had. But it worked well enough for me. You could feel the desperation a little bit enough. I don't know that this season thus far, just my general thoughts on the season, has a direction and what it's going, or if it's doing what I predict it's doing, in which case he realizes the universe that he has discovered isn't as good as he thought it was and decides to return home. If it does what I think I'm doing, I think I'd be okay with that, but it also just seems a little bit formulaic in a way that, like, I don't think there's a very clear villain in this season thus far yet. Hopefully it does get better throughout, but I think this is a solid season. These last two episodes were solid. They were just not as amazing as the excitement I felt watching the first season, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means I didn't think it was as good.